Hey, I'm here with Carson, one of our CBI students. Of course, he's one of our one-year Bible program students. How you doing, Carson?
Doing good.
Great.
Thanks for having me.
And you hail from Kansas.
I do.
That's right. And you did some college out there in Kansas?
I did.
Where'd you go?
I went to Kansas State University.
Very good. And now you're at CBI. It's got to be a little different.
It's very different.
Yeah. Tell us, how is it different being in these classrooms?
Well, it's a lot more beautiful out here in California.
Right.
A lot less flat, but yeah, it's different. It's a different type of schoolwork. It's a lot more rewarding, I would say, just because it's not just going to a degree, it's going to my whole life.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say it's different, but in a good way.
Okay. Well, Compass Bible Institute, Bible's our middle name. I hope you certainly see the Bible front and center every day in the classroom.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. You're learning about the Bible in a deeper way than you ever have?
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah, Old Testament survey.
Yeah.
And then next semester, New Testament.
Yeah.
I've heard. So
how's it affecting your walk with the Lord?
Well, it's changed the way that I've really I've less relied on feelings, and kind of started my Christian walk. I really it was a lot of feeling based. It was a lot of up to me. I was trying to interpret my feelings at the time, whether I was right, there was any sin that I needed to confess, but just learning more about His Word, learning more about Him in theology, with Theology Proper.
Yeah.
It's really just helped me to understand better who's the God I worship, understand better what my job is as His image bearer. And so that has been profoundly beneficial to my walk.
Great. Now, someone's going to watch this and say, a guy from Kansas, how in the world did you hear about CBI? How did that happen?
My mom heard about it way back when I was in high school. And she let me know the week before the applications closed, hey, by the way, there's the CBI program. I think you would really enjoy it. She brought up the Greece trip first, so that definitely got me interested. But after talking about it more, it was you're going to be in a body of believers, and this is kind of the first time I've really been with Christians my own age. Yeah. And that's been incredible.
Very good.
But yeah, it was kind of random. She heard about it on a podcast with Pastor Mark.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you've learned in your theology class it wasn't totally random.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't believe it was random.
Yeah, okay. God was involved in this.
Yeah.
Now, our viewers, some of them are donating to make this all possible, and part of that is making sure we get to these trips. And these trips aren't just to go vacation, they're to be educated. And you just got back from one in New England where we were learning about founding of our country and how Christianity intersected with that, the Great Awakening. What did you learn? What was that trip all about?
Learned about how the Pilgrims were just faithful to God in the construction of this country. There's a lot to learn from them, especially in this time. It can feel very confusing in 2025 sometimes, especially for this new generation. And biggest thing I've learned is that faithfulness to God. There's no stronger foundation, and that's what they leaned on. And we've got this country today that are built on biblical values, and that's what they set out to do. And we've been blessed for it.
Well, some penny pincher would say, well, you can just teach Carson and the guys all that in the classroom. They don't need to travel out there. What's it like being there? Is there some advantage in being there?
Absolutely. It took the words off just from notes and textbooks, and it was right there. It made it a lot more interesting. It made it so what I was learning felt actually real. Sometimes when you're sitting in a classroom learning about stuff from hundreds of years ago, it doesn't feel that applicable to your life.
So you don't think you're going to forget this?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to forget this.
Very good.
Because it felt I could put myself in the Pilgrim's shoes. I could put myself in those people's shoes where it's absolutely, they were being faithful to God. That's what I want to be. And so. Yeah.
Now I know Compass Bible Institute is a small organization right now. It's starting to scale and God is blessing it, but it's put you in with a bunch of classmates. I'm assuming you're making some friendships. What's that dynamic been like? You meeting some good people here?
Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of the first time I've I've really been in a body of believers like my own age. So it's interesting. It's like there's a lot of people I can learn from where it's like, wow, like they're extremely spiritually mature. Like they are, like they've got this thing down, and it's like I really want to like work on that. Yeah. And then there's some things that, you know, hopefully I feel like I can maybe offer to them too. So, you know, we're all different body parts, and it's the first time I've really seen that
Great.
like play out.
Great.
Yeah.
I think you're building some long-term friendships here, I hope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very good. Now, I know you're in the classroom, you're learning things, but all of this is really intended to make a difference for decades to come. Can you see how this might be affecting the future for your life?
I think so. I see a lot of like joy in the staff here. And I see a lot of like, you know, people my own age that work on the staff here. They have a lot of joy, have a lot of drive and purpose. And that's kind of influenced like whatever I want to do. I would love to do something where I feel like I'm serving the Lord in my work. I don't think there's, actually, I feel like I can say confidently, I know there's nothing more fulfilling on this earth that you can do.
Very good.
So,
well, a lot of people, you know, can think about where they're going to invest, you know, their expendable income, and some people think about giving to CBI to help students like you. Why is that a good idea? Why do you think this is a worthy investment to make?
I didn't really know too much about like what I wanted to do after this, and like I think right now I'm really being driven to do something, whether that's in ministry like at a church or whether that's outside of the church, but doing something for the Lord and working for the Lord and not man. That's something I've learned in my classes. That's something I've learned from watching the people around me. So really just being in an environment like this has shown me that in so many ways. People, textbooks, all of it has just been a culmination that's really helped me with clarity of my future.
Fantastic. Well, if you want to help people like Carson get their bearing on where they're going in life and lay that foundation, you can go to compassbibleinstitute.org/give, and you can see how you can partner with us in this great work.